Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Marvel Crisis Protocol Battle Report. Today, I'm joined once again by Alex.
Hello.
And we are throwing down some Winter Guard versus X-Force. Should be a interesting little kind of almost gunline-y battle here.
Yeah.
I'm throwing down the Winter Guard today, where, of course, we have Crimson Dynamo leading the charge. I don't know why I was randomly feeling inspired to put him on the table again. Alongside him, we've brought Red Guardian and Winter Soldier Operative for our affiliated allies here. And then we got a couple splashes in here. We have Namor for a safe grab and Nebula because somebody changed the threat down and I had to sub out a 3 for a 2. And I was like, Widow was tempting, but I kind of wanted to choose violence and see what Nebula could do here.
Understandable.
For tactics cards, we got Brace for Impact, Warpath, Patch Up, Comrade's Keeper, and Prince's Protection. So yeah, we got a couple of the protection cards going on there, and otherwise fairly generic things. Over on the X-Force side, what you got here, Alex?
Well, of course, we've got Cable leading his own not charge, gunline charge.
Yeah, I mean, some of mine are charging. Yours are mostly
some of
not.
mine
I
are
mean, a couple of them are.
Yeah, we got a couple of
charging.
charges.
Yeah.
Leading the charge from behind is what we'll say.
Sure.
With him, we've got some affiliated models: Deadpool, Psylocke, and Domino. And then should probably be a member of X-Force. I'm not just saying that because I want to run him more. Gambit.
Yeah. Alrighty. And then what do you got here for cards?
Well, for cards, we've got Cat and Mouse because Cable go burr.
Yep.
We've got Brace for Impact because I don't like that you threw that in my face.
Yep.
Sacrifice because I don't like that you punched the guy that you punched. Recalibration Matrix because I don't like the roll that you just got. And Pretty Sneaky Sis because I'm pretty hurt by all this attrition you're putting out and I want you to stop.
Yeah, that's pretty fair. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and get deployed and things like that. We're playing on Hammers and Unicron Crystal, so should be an interesting little skirmish we're going to have here. Very excited to see how things go, so we're going to go ahead and get into it. Alrighty, and we are deployed on the left side. I have Red Guardian, Winter Soldier, and Nebula facing off against Gambit and Mr. Pool. Down the middle here, we have Cable and Psylocke facing off against Crimson Dynamo. And then over on the right side, I have my obvious safe grab is obvious facing off against Domino.
Mm-hmm.
So I won the roll to go first, and
before that even happens,
oh yeah, you get to do your cat and mouse thing or something like that.
Yeah.
So this is where I have to make interesting choices because I'm kind of tempted to run for this since you didn't really leave yourself a path to get to this. I don't think Domino gets there because you'd have to just climb onto this thing. So like, safe grab might not be necessary, and maybe we just have Guardian do the thing. All right, we're going to go with Guardian. This might be a little risky, but worst case scenario, we get a super powered up Guardian for it, so I think it's fine. We're going to try and grab this side hammer here because I think I'm pretty safe on waiting with Namor. So we're going to walk to there. We're going to walk again. We're going to get nice and close to this egg here to give ourselves some cover. Mm-hmm. And we're just going to pay one. Pick on up this lovely hammer. And hope that works out for him and that you don't do terrible, terrible things with your Cable there.
Yeah.
Alrighty, Deadpool's up, and he's going to start trying to plink away some shots into Mr. Guardian here.
That's the plan.
Alrighty.
So we're going to take a move action, and then we've got bang.
Yeah. Also, the camera wants to focus on the tower instead of models. There we go. I have 3 dice and cover.
All right.
So we'll see.
I've got 4 with potentially 2 rerolls.
2 with a crit. That's a good start.
I'm going to use Deadpool's basic reroll.
4 after cover.
So I don't get anything through, but I got the bang bang trigger to shoot you again.
Sure. All right, that's a good start. Let's keep those going. 1 after cover.
Okay, so Deadpool's reroll, and then the leadership reroll.
Yep.
So you have no cover.
Are you within 3?
I should be.
You are not, sir.
Darn. Okay, so your cover will block the only one I have.
Woo!
Sad.
All right, we're living.
Yeah.
That it for Mr. Pool?
No, we do actually need to play the objective in some capacity, so he's going to pay 2 power for not being able to spell Legendary without Leg Day.
Yep. Hop over onto that point.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And then pay a power to successfully flip it. Yay.
Yeah, because this is the guaranteed one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Alrighty, at that point, we're going to go with our Winter Soldier here. We're just going to move on up to our point and fire away at Deadpool.
Okay.
Because if we can get a nice early days, that would feel real, real good. So this is just going to be 5 dice. Physical, we'll have a wild suppressive in here. That won't matter because you don't have any power to lose. We're getting 4.
Reroll.
You're blocking pretty good. That's going to be 2 blocks, so 2 damage going through.
Yep.
I'll take that. I'll gain 2. One of which I'm going to pay to attempt to flip this lovely point here and just succeed because that's how this works.
Yeah.
Alrighty, cable's up, and you're choosing violence, it sounds like.
Yeah, I'd love for him to have the hammer, but with how little Deadpool just did in terms of attrition,
Yeah.
I kind of need to go for the double tap on this guy.
Alrighty, go for it.
So we got 5 die energy going into Red Guardian.
Yeah, I'm gonna have 3 with cover, hoping for the best. That's
Explode
not
that
bad
crit.
for me. I'm getting 2 after cover.
I'm gonna use the leadership reroll.
Yep.
And
No.
I was really hoping
Love
for
to
the
see it.
incinerate on that.
All right, I was hoping he would block well. I didn't expect this to go this well.
Yeah. One more
again?
try.
1, 2, 3 after cover.
Goodness gracious.
And no incinerate on any
No
of these.
incinerate. Yeah.
I'm loving this. Okay.
This is terrible.
That is Cable, I guess, eh?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, we're going to go ahead and have Nebula go next, and she's just going to gun down Cable here.
Mhm.
I like the idea of putting a little bit of damage on both Cable and Deadpool for next round.
Mhm.
So, yeah, we're going to throw 4 dice full rerolls into Cable here.
All right.
3
Finally,
and a crit. Or
2.
not a crit, but a reroll. 4.
I'll take 2.
I'll be very okay with that. I'm going to gain 1 for that. And that's Nebula all done. Nice and easy. Getting some early plink on your leader. All right, trying again. We got Gambit going for
Listen,
it.
I've only got one.
So, for context, everyone, we're saying this is a size 2
Yes.
just because we have enough heavy pieces on the board. So you can see me, no problem, but I will, of course, have cover.
All right. I have a 4 die kinetic ace and a dream. Am I within 3 of you?
I think you are.
Yes.
Okay, so you
hopefully-
finally can ignore
yeah.
cover at least once.
Okay.
Okay, that hurts.
This is gonna hurt. So we're gonna explode that crit. We're going to use the leadership reroll on this die.
Yep.
And it's still a thing. And then we're going to pay a power to make this a wild and ignore your cover.
So that's doing 5. I
Yeah.
block 1. I'm going to eat 4 for that. Gaining 5 power.
I'm
That
gonna
hurt
gain
a lot.
4 because it's kinetic ace. Let's go.
Okay, you left him on 1.
So not almost there, but not quite.
That's
Gambit-
that made up for a lot of what you had before.
It did, yeah.
Alrighty. All right, we're gonna go with Dynamo next, and he's got a pretty straightforward turn. He's going to take a nice little walk here. We're just gonna get to the far end of this objective.
Mhm.
We're gonna go ahead and pick that on up, and then we're gonna see if we have range on Cable. That would be quite nice. I don't know if we do. Ooh, I'm gonna say I'm just shy.
Okay.
Very, very sad. I might have bumped Cable there, but we're gonna stick to it. We're gonna go ahead and just walk to here then. So we've got some really nice beams lined up for our next turn.
Okay.
And yeah, that's gonna be it for Mr. Dynamo. All right, Psylocke's up. She's just gonna grab a point.
She's gonna go to here.
Pick up that lovely, lovely hammer.
Hammer for Psylocke, and unfortunately she's just out of range to go using said hammer.
And yeah, just shy.
Yeah.
Lovely.
So we're just gonna have her
Go hang out on.
go hang out, not quite on the point.
Sure, just kind of near it.
Actually, we want to just make sure we're within 4 of.
Nebula
Don't
doesn't
wanna-
look like you
He
get
has a range
Soldier.
5 attack.
He's
right?
5, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll move further up then. so
You'll
that
just
we
go
have-
be within 4 of my entire team.
We want to have options.
Cool. You want to be a little further than that? Yeah.
There we go.
Cool, cool. Okie dokie. Well, I got Mr. Namor next,
Mhm.
and I have an option here because I'm gonna do the safe grab thing, obviously.
Yep.
Go ahead and pick this up, and that feels pretty good. We'll have a nice hammer for us.
Mhm.
Now, the tempting thing here is to run to your back point
Interesting.
and force you to take the 50-50. Can you double tap me? No. Single tap, I would have a reroll, and it means you wouldn't be giving up on flipping the point because you could walk to it.
Mhm.
It's an interesting idea, but I think because I'm already scoring up on hammers, I'm just going to play it safe. I'm not going to give you the free violence with
That sounds
Domino.
reasonable.
So we'll back up to actually about here,
Mhm.
and we'll pay 1 and just claim this home point.
Okay.
Violence was tempting, but I've already kind of made my ballsy play over here.
Yeah.
And then Domino's going to do her thing.
Yeah, she doesn't have much to do. She's
Yep.
going to walk twice, get herself up to here.
Yep.
Maybe some cover. Or does that give cover?
No, that would just be a size 1.
Yeah, in that
So
case,
you want to
we'll
stay
just
back
go
a little?
No,
Oh.
we want to go further up.
Full forward.
Yeah.
All right.
And then she pays to flip. Congrats,
Woo!
you did it.
Then we go to scoring, where I'm going to grab 2 for the secures and 3 hammers, giving me a total of 5.
Mhm.
On your end, you're grabbing 2 secures and 1 hammer for a total of 3.
Yeah.
So 5-3, I got the lead here. I'm going to have priority next round. We'll see what I can do with that.
Mhm.
Red Guardian's in a little bit of pain, but I think it was worth it, and I did put out my own share of that as well.
Yeah.
Already going into the new round, you do have a power phase play, it sounds like.
Yeah, I'm going to be playing pretty sneaky sis with both Cable and Deadpool. It
Yeah,
seems a little early, but if you can probably take Deadpool before he gets to activate this round,
yeah, that
and
is a
giving
very
him
real possibility.
or super stealth is really good for preventing that.
Yep, that makes sense. So these two, I can only hit at what, range 2?
Range 2, yeah.
Alrighty. All right, we're going to start things out with Dynamo here.
Mhm.
He's going to throw a beam at Domino's way because Domino is not protected by pretty sneaky sis.
Mhm.
It's going to be a 6 dice beam, and we have plans for what we could do after
Okay.
this. So 6 dice beam coming your way. That's going to be 3 with the shock.
I'm blocking 1, taking 2, and getting shocked.
I'm going to gain 1, which is pretty nice. We got the shock, which was really the big thing there. I mean, I'll
Yeah.
take the damage. Then we're going to pay 2 to do our lovely place here.
Mhm.
This is going to get us nice and in range of Domino, or not Domino, Deadpool and Cable. It's also going to let us lay down a nice beam that hits.
Is it range 3 or range 4?
Oh shoot, it's a range 4 beam, but
Yeah.
does Gambit have stealth? No.
No. Sorry, I forgot it was a range 4 beam. You are more than
Perfect.
fine.
So we're going to hit all 3 of those guys.
Okay.
So we're going to start with let's do Gambit first.
Okay, Gambit's got 3 dice.
Just 1.
I will take 1.
Cool.
And then I'm going to pay 2 power for enhanced agility.
Sure.
I'm going to advance small, and you're going to take a damage.
Cool.
I'm going to go hang out with this guy.
Yeah, that makes sense. Go hang out with Dynamo, or not Dynamo, Red Guardian.
Yep.
Alrighty. 6 dice. We're going to throw this next one at. Let's do Deadpool.
Cable's going to pay 2 and increase his dice by 2.
Yeah. That's fine.
5 dice.
Just 2. Unfortunate. But we're.
Use
Looks like we might
reroll.
take him down.
He
No,
takes
you're going to
1.
block 1. Rather unfortunate. These are not great beams, but
And
that's
not
okay.
shock. Fantastic.
All right. Final one going into Cable. Let's get something better on this one. That's what we're talking
Blocking
about.
2.
4 with a crit, and we got the shock. 5, and you're shocked.
So
you'll
I'll take 3 and get shocked.
All right, that's a little bit better. Still not great, honestly, but we'll take it. Deadpool's going next for you. It looks like he's got Nebula in his sights.
Yep, we're going to pay 2 for you can't spell legendary without leg day.
Yep.
Get up to here. And we're going to have a cool little stab for you.
Yeah, Nebula's not a huge fan. We're going to have 3 dice with a reroll. We're
Oh
blocking
my.
1, maybe 2. Oh.
Use his reroll. No stab trigger, but
Only blocking the 1, you're going to take her down.
I did how much?
4.
I will gain 4.
That is not great for me. Okay. Well. Yeah.
Go Deadpool.
I got nothing.
Okay. Well, I was planning on stabbing her again, but I suppose I could just do it to
Mr. Soldier, I guess.
Mr. Soldier?
Yeah, you got him.
Yeah, let's do it to Mr. Soldier.
Alrighty, he's got 4 dice as well, or instead.
Okay, this is much worse.
2 with a crit. 2.
I'm going to use the leadership reroll.
Yep.
Because if I get this into a wild, then I get the stab. No.
Alrighty. So Winter Soldier's fine,
Mhm.
but that was still not ideal.
My turn's not quite over. We're going to pay 3 for Merc with Mouth.
Yep.
And we are going to steal 2 power from your leader.
Yeah, Dynamo's not a fan.
And then I'm going to Healing Vector 2.
Sure. Okie dokie. That was rough, but fine. We still have a Red Guardian, so we're going to go with him while we can.
Mhm.
All right, so what's Gambit's... Can Gambit do his hit me and run away thing if he's, like, close range to me? Like, how's that one work?
It works if you attack him.
Just at all, eh?
Yep.
Well, that's not great. All right, this is going to be an interesting one. We're going to go with Red Guardian, and we're just going to pay 3 for a Siberian Shield Slam.
Okay.
So this is going to be a 6 dice physical, or a 7 dice physical attack with my hammer.
Mhm.
I'm kind of just gambling on taking out Gambit in 1 here, because otherwise you just plink me for a damage and I drop.
Mhm.
So
I still don't hate doing this.
yeah, it's a little awkward. I'm actually half tempted to go for a patch up before I do this so I can double tap. Yeah, okay. Realizing that there's no double tapping if I walk because that's how this game works. Maybe the patch up isn't the play. So yeah, we're just going to pay the 3. Go for the 7 dicer here. I got to do 4 damage to you. I do have a throw tacked on, but you have brace still online, so that's okay. 2 crits. I'm getting 4. That's enough.
I'm currently whiffing. I really don't want to die here. Let's recal this.
Alrighty. No skulls on mine. One skull on
mine.
yours. I'll take that. I need 4 successes to 1
blocking
block.
1
Okay,
now.
I need 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do 3 and get the throw.
Okay.
This actually works out because Oh no, you'll still have enough after brace to pay
Yeah.
for the thing, unfortunately for
Yep.
me. Okay, well, we'll just do the throw. I mean, yeah, we want to burn brace. We'll throw you into the corner of this pole
Yeah. So we'll pay for brace, and then we'll pay for enhanced agility.
to deal
We
1
will
to
deal
me.
1 to you and kill you,
Yep,
and then we will also take the small. So that will get dropped to here,
sure.
and we'll take the small advance to get over there.
In response to
Oh,
that
wait.
advance,
Oh yeah,
I
you're
have
right.
Killbox.
Is Killbox a collision?
As a matter of fact, actually, no, advance replace, so I can't do it off the throw. It is a collision, but you have to brace the first throw.
What's
so.
the condition on this? Or
You end within 2 of a terrain size 3 or less.
with it, which is how far away from him?
So range 4, I believe, from.
Okay, let's see here then.
You are within 4 of.
I have to be within
Yeah,
range 4?
you have to be within 4 of me. So you can back up.
In that case, yeah, we'll just back up.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll drop this here, and we'll back up to here.
Yeah. Now, whether or not you can actually leave that in
Yeah.
range of
Let's-
yourself, yeah, probably.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Okay.
So we'll not die.
Unfortunate, but fair enough.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's just going to be it for Red Guardian then.
Yeah.
Because he's dropping there. So, alrighty, Gambit's up. He's going to grab up that hammer he just stole.
Yep. And we've got a cool kinetic ace attack for your leader.
For my leader.
Mhm.
Okie dokie. Yeah. This is energy or physical.
5 die energy.
Gonna have 3 dice.
3 with a crit.
2.
Take 1.
I'll eat 1.
We'll gain 1.
That's all right.
No trigger, and we'll do it again.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh, would you mind if I use the leadership reroll, actually?
Yeah, go for it.
Ooh, that's 2 more.
Okay,
Reroll
yeah,
into a wild, yeah.
sure. But then I reduced by 1, so it's actually 1 more.
Okay, I'll still take the 1 more.
Yep.
But that's also explosive, which doesn't do anything.
Yeah. Unless it hits allies.
No, it doesn't.
I'm gonna pay 2 on this one.
Okay.
Reroll some of your dice.
Good thing you did. Explode 2 crits.
Crit.
Uh,
2 blocks on my end. With the reduction, I'm only taking 1 so
I'm
far.
just gonna do that. Why not?
I'll reroll your wild, and sure, I'll reroll a crit as well.
Okay. So 3.
I block 2. I take 1.
Okay, gain 1. And
Okie dokie.
yeah, that's Gambit.
Alrighty, we're gonna go with Winter Soldier.
Mhm.
Who's gonna pay 2 for a hit and run.
Okay.
And we're just gonna shoot Gambit.
Oh yeah, it's range 5.
Range
Yeah.
5.
Okay.
So we're gonna throw a 5 dicer Gambit's way. Hope this works out all right for us.
Blocking 2.
Just 1, maybe 2, and I won't have a reroll. So suppressive, you'll lose a power.
Okay.
That's not what I wanted, but we got the hit and run anyways.
Mhm.
We're just going to run up to about here. I want to grab some cover from Cable.
Rude.
In the event that I take you down here, which is the hope. So we're going to shoot you again.
Okay.
Just another 5 dicer. Come on, we got to do 1 damage. There we go. 4.
You got him. Yeah.
Also, before damage, you'll lose a power.
Okay, so I will lose a power, gain a power from taking a damage.
Yep.
Drop at a point.
I'll gain 1 off of that, which I will use just to pick this up.
Mhm.
And yeah, that's going to be it for Mr. Soldier for now.
Okay.
All right, Cable's up.
Yeah, he's
And
got a shocked gun going into Mr. Dynamo.
Dynamo.
Here.
Yeah, I'm not going to pay for this one. I'm just going to have my 3 dice.
Okay.
I'm glad I didn't pay. I got 2.
Explode his crit, and then his 2 rerolls because I'm within range 2 of you. And
Yep.
then leadership reroll. Make it
Oh
5.
my gosh.
5 with the incinerate.
Block 2, reduce 1. I'm down.
Got him. I did
That's
2?
Yeah.
Sweet.
All of those rerolls converted. Okay.
I will gain 2. We will drop this one. I think we want to drop this not for me. I want to drop it for Psylocke.
That's fair.
I'm going to body slide by 1
Sure.
and end just within 2 of Mr. Oh, wait, no. You don't have the power to blow things up anymore.
No.
So yeah, we'll end just within 2 of Mr. Soldier Man.
Yep.
And then we have another 4 dice shocked attack for him.
Yeah.
No leadership reroll this time.
A 3, and unfortunately you got close enough to deny the cover. 2 crits though. I'll
So
take
crit. And then
3.
Only the 1 reroll because I can't reroll. Let's go 3.
We're good.
You're
but I am on
incinerated.
fire. That matters at least a little.
Yeah, and then I think that's Cable.
Alrighty. Okie dokie. So we're realizing we're idiots. We forgot about the objectives giving us extra power for holding extracts, which means Namor should have his charge online, but You made a decision earlier based on the fact that he didn't, because you were thinking about having Domino go into him and you didn't want to give him power.
Yeah.
So with that in mind, we're going to we're gonna not give out that extra power now.
Mhm.
So Namor's going to be doing this the old-fashioned way. We're going to be walking up here,
Yeah.
and we're going to be punching. I'm tempted to say Psylocke, but no, it's probably. I think Cable's the better hit here.
Okay. Cable's gonna pay 2 to increase his defenses.
Yeah. We got 6 dice. We got a single reroll. I don't actually care if I do damage, but it would be nice. I got 1, maybe 2. 1
in the box, but block 1.
Wow. Okay. 6 dicer's not doing it for me today, but I'm gonna get a short advance.
Yeah, which will put you over.
Oh, on the other side of Psylocke.
Yep.
We're gonna steal that hammer,
How dare you?
and we're gonna flip your point. Maybe.
Attempt to.
Maybe.
You actually have to roll for
I
it.
believe it's 1 die though, right?
Yeah, 1 die.
All right, 50-50. We're gonna fail. Sad.
Got him.
But still, we're out of 3 of Domino still, and we just kind of need to survive now. You've got the rest of your team.
We're gonna go Psylocke. She's got a really cool mystic or energy
Mystic.
Mystic. Really cool mystic telekinetic katana going into Mr. Namor here.
Yeah, I got 3 dice with a reroll. Oh, this is not where I
very
wanted to
solid
start.
start.
I got 1 after my reroll.
I'm going to use the leadership reroll because why
Go
not?
for it.
So we got 4 with a power sap.
Cool. Well, I had no power for you to sap, but I'm
Okay.
going to take 3.
Okay, I will gain 3.
That hurts.
Oh, sorry. I'm going to spend 1 more
Sure.
to reroll
Reroll 1
die.
again. No.
Okay.
Still taking 3.
Then I will gain 3.
All right, let's roll a little better on this next one,
Yeah.
and maybe a little worse on your end.
I don't want to use the psionic assault. It could deny power. Actually, no, that's the same amount of dice. Yeah, we're going to use. No, we. Okay, final answer. Telekinetic combat enhancement to add some dice.
Yep.
Advance small.
Be
Alright.
on your own point.
And then this is going to be an 8 dicer.
Yeah, this could be
telekinetic
bad
katana
for me.
Mystic. Oh boy.
Oh boy, yeah, you got him. He's gonna drop 2 hammers.
And before I do that, you're going to lose 1 power.
Sure, and then he's gonna gain 4.
And I'll gain 4, but only 2 actually, because I'm going to pick up both of those hammers.
Yeah, that's rough. I expected you to at least need Domino for that. That's really not good for
I'm
me.
not sure what Domino's doing now.
Yep.
Honestly, she's going to shake the shock,
Yep.
and then she's going to walk and flip a point.
No, that's actually brutal. That went really pear-shaped. All of your attacks did what they needed to do this round.
I was smack talking my X-Force before I came on, and they are
No,
deciding
everyone on
I'm
your
wrong.
team has went off this turn. So I'm only getting 2 points this time around, up to 7.
I am
1
going
from
to
Winter
gain
Soldier, 1 here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, so you're going up to 9. I need a big swing here. We'll see if I can pull it off. I do have a few of you guys low, so it could be an interesting round 3, but this was definitely a bad round for me.
Mhm.
Alrighty, so we're in a weirdly awkward state here with Psylocke having 3 hammers. Winter Soldier just kind of needs to pop off. I think he's the best to do it because he's got you at range 3, so you don't have your rerolls. I could go with Nebula, but then I can't pick anything up if I drop you.
Or you mean I don't have a stealth?
Or you don't have
martial artist.
Martial artist. You don't have blanks with your rerolls.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's either Winter Soldier with a hammer or Nebula. The biggest issue with Nebula being that I can't pick it up after.
Mhm.
So I think it's Soldier.
Okay.
It's a little awkward. Yeah, we're gonna go with that.
Okay.
I hope that's not the wrong idea. Yeah, we need the dice here. We need big dice.
So this is going into Psylocke.
Yes.
Cable's going to pay 2 and give her 2 extra defense die.
Sure. For what it's worth, I want to do the first one as a... No, I'll do the first one as a Spec Ops rifle. We'll see what we get from there.
Okay.
So this is physical. Not what I want to see at all.
You're at 1.
1.
I'm blocking 1.
That's it. Oh, also my Incinerate falls off because...
Oh, right, you got wounded.
No, he didn't wound. It's just my leadership.
Your leadership. I forgot.
Okay, that was absolutely awful. We're going to pay 1, I guess, to do this as a concussion. No, that's not even worth doing. We'll pay 2 to do this as a hit and run in case we one-shot you.
I think I really don't want her to get one shot. 6 damage, though. How many dice is this?
6.
I think we just roll it.
Alrighty. That's good, but it's not going to do it. I only got 5.
I'm going to pay 2 to reroll 2 of these dice.
Yep.
Block 2.
Yeah, you're going to take 3.
Okay.
You're going to lose a power before damage, but
So I'll only effectively gain 2.
I'll get a medium advance off of this. We're just going to use that to, I don't know,
Run away?
Yes, back up. We'll come back like hereabouts. Yeah, that's not ideal, but is what it is. That's going to be it for Mr. Soldier.
Okay.
Alrighty, Psylocke's up, and who she want to hit?
Well, she's got 3 hammers, which makes this an 8-die katana attack.
Yep.
I'm up in the air between Dynamo and Namor, and I think it's got to be Dynamo.
Alright, he's going to pay 2 to try and protect himself.
Understandable.
And this is Mystic, or Energy is better if you can.
Energy, yeah, because I get to pick.
I got 3 dice.
Oh my.
Oh, geez. See, yeah, the extra dice
Oh
are
my
helping, but your
goodness.
dice are also just on fire.
Okay, so how many are you blocking?
Only 2 so far.
And you're reducing by 1, which means I have 6 things.
I also have a reroll from
You have
Namor.
how many? Or you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna pay 2 and reroll both these.
Sure.
What's the worst that's gonna happen?
Yeah, you're gaining back up.
1 more.
Okay, so yeah, I'm going to reroll mine from Namor.
Mhm.
Getting a 3rd, that's nice.
Okay.
So I'm effectively blocking 4 with reduction.
Yeah. And you want
And then I'm
to
going to
reroll
reroll
my
2 of
wilds.
yours. So yeah, probably wilds.
Yeah. So you're currently taking 4.
4, and then whatever these are. I'm only taking 4. That's actually okay. We can deal with that.
Okay. I'm going to gain 4.
Yep. No, that hurts, but it's okay. And then I'm debating... No, Warpath is not the play here.
Okay. And yeah, I just want your leader off the board at this point.
Trying again.
So we're actually going to spend her this time.
I'm debating putting this into Namor. Prince's Protection is an option.
This is 10-die Mystic with a before damages dealt auto stun.
Yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to...
Okay.
Because I really don't want to see... No, you know what? I don't want Namor to take the damage. We're gonna hope that Dynamo can live this.
Okay.
So this is always Mystic though?
Always Mystic and auto stun before damage.
Alright. I'm not optimistic, but that helps. Seeing some skulls in my own roll is not helpful.
Okay. So that was my crit. I'm gonna use the leadership reroll here. And then we're gonna pay 1, 2, 3 to reroll 3 more.
Yep. I got 1 reroll of my own. And then you're on 5, so 6.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, my 1 reroll doesn't give me anything. I reroll 2 yours, it doesn't really matter.
You
still take him.
Yeah.
All right. He's gonna take 2, he's off the board.
Fantastic.
But it's fine. Because Namor still has full power, and that's what we were...
Yeah, he does have enough for the auto drop spender, which is big.
Yeah. Which I'm realizing maybe should have been how I start this round, but whatever. We're gonna pay 3. We're gonna auto drop your Psylocke here.
Yeah.
This is also just a 7 dicer with a reroll, so maybe it does something. She's got how much off? 3?
Yeah, 3.
Yeah, so this is the one where we're going to make you drop them. Even though I would love to be able to pick them all up for free, that would be great.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to prioritize the drop. 4 with a crit.
3 with 2 crits.
Okay. 5, I got a reroll.
4.
6. I'll take 2.
I should take 2.
Cool.
She's still alive. So good thing you didn't do the...
Yeah, because then I'm going to pay 3 and pick up all 3 hammers.
Yeah. And now you can kill whoever you want.
I can, although I'm hesitant about staying here. Yeah, we'll do a 8 dice, or no, not 8 dice, 9 dice regular attack into Cable.
Okay. Blocking 3.
Bit of a box. I'm on 4 with a crit. I need that crit or a reroll. Reroll. Oh my gosh, really?
Take 1?
Wow.
Okay.
Not at all what we needed. That's incredibly unfortunate. Okay, I'm going to advance towards...
Yeah.
Get over here. That sucked.
If you had the power for it, would you like to have tried to flip before you left?
Unfortunately, my plan was to drop you and then flip for guaranteed.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So, yeah, unfortunately.
It wouldn't have been a guaranteed because Psylocke's still up.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I didn't think about that. So, yeah, no, that's on me.
Okay.
We're going to end over there. That really sucks, but we'll see if we can make something else work this turn.
Okay.
That's it for Namor. You got your pick of the crop here, basically.
So Deadpool's going to start up, and, well, I think Cable's actually easier for you to deny right now. I think Deadpool's the best to deny against you.
Sure.
So we got a 5-dice stab going into Nebula.
Nebula? Yeah, she's just going to have the 3 dice with a reroll.
Using
2 crits.
Deadpool's reroll.
Reroll. 3.
So I would have not known that you had that.
Right, you
successful
didn't know that I had
reroll,
one more.
But I wanted to use the leadership reroll, and it
And I'm
gets me
still good.
nothing. Now we're going to do a second stab attack.
Yep, I'm okay with this. Nothing so
Deadpool
far.
reroll. 3.
I'll take 3.
Okay, I will gain 3. I was hoping to do a little bit more than that, but
I'm all right with that after the way everything else has been going.
yeah. I think what I have to do here is we're going to pay 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
And we're going to steal 2 power from Namor.
Sure.
Kind of deny that Prince's protection right now.
Yep.
And then if I leg day somewhere, you could blow something up with.
He does have exactly enough to do it.
Yeah. I don't love the odds to survive it. You know what? I'm going to try. I'm going to go for it. Deadpool is going to leg day onto this back point.
Sure. Yeah, you are ending within 2. You survive it if you block 2.
Mhm.
I think that's worth trying to blow this up.
Okay.
So, kill box.
Mhm.
See what we get.
Block nothing, die.
Cool. Deadpool's down. That's good.
Takes 3, goes down. I'm actually okay with that. I was hoping to draw it out.
Yeah. We're going to go with Nebula next, I think, because you did get her low.
Mhm.
She's going to pay 3 to spend her cable. Seems like overkill, but I get the place, which is really why I'm doing it.
Yeah, we are not going to be adding dice to this.
We got 6 dice, full rerolls. We probably take them out.
I block
oh,
nothing.
Okay, well, we get them barely.
Yeah.
We're going to go ahead. We're going to place over here.
Mm-hmm.
Now the question becomes, do I do a builder on Gambit to try and shock him, or do I do a spender to try and kill him? He has 5 health.
Correct.
I don't think the spender kills him. He's not contesting a point. So I'm going to do just a basic 4 dice builder.
Okay.
I got a single reroll from Namor, but the big thing here is it has a chance to shock you.
Okay.
2 crits.
I am blocking 5 with 2 crits.
Okie dokie. Well,
6.
I got the wild. That was not
Or no,
a
that's
thing.
only 5. That's only 5. Sorry.
And then reroll. I'm on 4, but you're shocked.
Okay. That's unfortunate.
So the shock is what I was going for there.
Mhm.
And then, at the start of her turn, she heals 1 as well.
Yeah.
That's going to be it for Nebula. I put out the shock. That's what I was trying to do.
Yeah.
And I took out Cable.
Okay.
All right, Gambit's up. And what's he up to?
Being shocked feels terrible.
Yeah, I thought that might not feel great for him.
Yeah. So I'm actually strongly considering just shaking first.
Yep.
Which is what we're going to do.
Yep.
And then we got a 4 dice kinetic ace attack going into Namor.
Alrighty, he's going to have 4 dice with a reroll. Nothing.
Explode 2
Oh
crits.
my gosh.
And then use the leadership reroll.
Yep.
And then use 1 power for kinetic.
So you're getting 4.
Roll something extra.
I'm whiffing, so I'm actually going to eat 4 for that. That
Okay.
hurts a lot.
I got the wild. Surprise, surprise. It deals a damage to other enemy characters within 2, which
So,
is
Nebula?
Nebula and not quite Winter Soldier and not that guy. So just Nebula.
Cool.
But that's an extra damage.
And that's Gambit all done?
Yeah, I think that's all he's got.
Alrighty.
Not bad for a basic game builder though.
No, that was really bad for me. Actually, after that attack, I'm going to go ahead and pay 2. Or, sorry, pay 1. Or 2 because of my hammers.
Okay.
For a Warpath on Namor.
Okay, make him do a little walk.
We're gonna do a little shimmy. Just get away from
The rest of my team.
notably the one who hasn't activated, being Domino.
What the heck?
Then we're gonna go with Red Guardian, who's our
Mhm.
last activation for the round.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're gonna have Red Guardian. We are gonna choose to move. We're gonna walk to about here. Sorry, I'm gonna measure that slightly more carefully. I want to be within 3 of Psylocke.
Okay.
And we're gonna throw a shield at Gambit.
Okay.
So this is just a 4 dicer. I'm kind of just hoping for the ricochet here.
Okay.
No ricochet, but I have
Block
a reroll.
2.
4 with the ricochet.
I will take 2.
I will gain 2, or gain 1 rather, and bounce it into Psylocke.
Okay.
And I'm going to get 2.
Should
With
we
a
go
reroll?
down?
Woo! I gain 1 more. Then, with all this lovely power, I'm going to pay 4. Patch up. I can wait to do that because you're not getting to me with Domino this turn,
Yeah.
and I'm going to have Prio, so we'll actually just pass there.
And we're confident I'm not getting with Domino.
Barely. All right, Domino's up, and she looks like she's choosing violence into Winter Soldier.
Yeah, we're gonna be paying 1 for grenade bounce.
Yep.
So this is going to be a...
Oh, he has stealth. Sorry.
Oh, well, then
You're
I'm not
not
paying
choosing
one for
violence.
grenade bounce.
Yeah.
I am taking a move action.
That
onto
works for
your
me.
point.
That could work less for me if you manage to flip it, but I am okay with her having to move.
And now, let's do a cool little automatic pistols.
Yeah, I got 4 dice with a reroll.
Pretty
2
good.
with a reroll.
Are you? Yeah, you just don't explode your crits. Yeah. So explode
Oh
both my
boy.
crits. Use her leadership reroll.
Might as well. 5.
Yeah.
I blocked you. I'm gonna eat 3.
I'm going to gain 1, and I definitely got the automatic pistols rapid fire.
Yep.
So again,
Let's not have it be that good.
2.
1 got my reroll. 2.
Okay, you're fine.
All right, good talk.
Still not terrible.
No, not bad at all.
Not bad at all.
Is that domino all done?
That is Domino all done.
All right, I would end up claiming 5 points this turn. Going up to.
Sorry,
Oh, you
Domino's
want to
actually going to try and flip. Why
Yeah,
not?
50-50.
Like 16?
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
I'm actually only getting 4 points here, putting me up to 11. Meanwhile, you are going to be grabbing the other 4 points, putting you up to 13. So you still have a point lead. I got the hammers. I need to do something with them.
Mhm.
So we'll see what we can do going into what is very, very likely to be the final round.
Oh, one way or the other, yeah.
All right, so we're going to start things out actually with Nebula.
Mhm.
Wanted to start with Namor, but I think Nebula needs to do big things here. Notably, she needs to kill Cable. So we're going to pay 3. We're going to spend her Cable.
Mhm.
This is going to be 6 dice with full rerolls and an extra reroll from Namor.
Yeah, we are going to give Cable his own extra dice.
Yes. We need to do big things. We take him out here. That kills some of your rerolls on all of your turns. That also kills one of your hardest hitters. That's not the start we wanted at all. Single reroll. I'm getting 4. You're going to take 1 and you'll be stunned.
Take 2.
Or sorry, take 2 and be stunned.
After damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that wasn't the start we wanted, but it's okay. You've got what, 4 left? Because 5 left. He's 7/7.
Yeah.
Yep, we're just gonna try it again.
This is the full rerolls thing.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna sacrifice this into Gambit because you don't have full rerolls on him.
That is true. I do get a single reroll still from Namor. But yeah. 3 with a crit.
4.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I got 4. He's stunned, but that's it.
Yeah.
That's brutal. Your Gambit has been insane this game.
Yes, he has.
Okay. She technically gets a place off of that. Oh, and I guess she healed 1 at the start of this turn.
Yeah.
She'll just place over here.
Mhm.
And she might actually be the one to patch up Namor.
That makes sense to me.
It leaves him on 1 damage, but I'm feeling like the power is more valuable on Red Guardian.
Okay.
So yeah, we're gonna patch up Namor to almost full. Really disappointing Nebula turn, but is what it is. All right, Gambit's up. He's gonna try and deal with Namor or someone else.
I think we got a cool little beam for both Namor and Red Guardian.
Yeah. Which one do you want to hit first?
Red Guardian's got his bodyguard ability, or
yeah, he's got a Comrade's Keeper, but he also has his ability to add blanks.
We'll start with Red Guardian.
All right, he's gonna count blanks.
Okay.
This is energy.
This is energy.
I got 3 dice with blanks and a reroll.
Just 1, but it's a
3
crit.
with a crit.
Just 1.
Cool, we're fine.
Okay. Now it's into Namor.
Yeah, we're gonna Comrade's Keeper this because then we get to throw you, and that doesn't kill you, but
it's something. It denies the second beam. It could.
Yeah. Well, no, it probably won't because of the way the place will work. Yeah. Oh no, it's within 2 of the allied character. That actually does make it so we can deny the beam from hitting both at least.
Interesting. Okay.
So yeah, we're going to. How do I want to do this? Within 2 of the allied character, so he's going to pay 2 for it. He's going to put himself here.
Okay.
And we got to go slightly more this way.
Okay.
And yeah, we're going to be the target of the attack now. So I got 3 dice. I will count blanks. No, I won't bother counting blanks on this one.
Okay.
Might regret that. Doesn't look like I'll regret that.
I
got a reroll. But
you have a reroll?
First.
I'm not likely turning this into much more damage, but I can try.
Sure.
No. I'm calling her there. I'm calling it there.
My reroll fails, so I take 1.
All right.
All right, that's fine. He gains 2 power for that, and then I get to throw you. So I'm going to throw you into Cable.
Okay. Gambit will take 1.
Yep.
and Cable will do a cool dodge. Dodging nothing and taking
Taking
3
3.
and
That
gaining
actually-
1.
Oh man, if Nebula had done slightly better, that would have been a big deal.
Yeah, that's actually huge, and I hate it.
Alrighty. Yeah,
It's
you
still-
can't. You could hit Nebula with the beam.
Yeah, I could still hit Nebula and Namor, but I think I'm not taking him down. So we're going for Nebula and Red Guardian with this beam.
Sure. Which one first?
Nebula.
All right. She's got 3 dice and 2 rerolls. 1 from Namor, 1 from herself. Crit.
Okay, we're at 4.
I got 2 rerolls.
You have 2 rerolls, and you're currently blocking 1. I'm going to pay 1 for 55, or for a little something extra to make that 5.
She's down.
Okay, cool. And now we have that same attack into
Red Guardian.
Red Guardian.
Yeah, he's not gonna bother paying the 2. I don't know how I feel about this. No, we are gonna pay the 2. We're
Okay.
gonna pay the 2. Count blanks. We'll have a reroll. Crit.
So I am going to
I'm
use
on
the
2.
leadership reroll.
Yep.
And I'm going to pay a power to make that 5.
So you're on 5. I'm on 2 with my reroll.
5
3.
with a after damage stun.
All right, I'm gonna take 2 and then be stunned.
Mhm.
And I gain 3 because of ornery.
Yeah. Could
Okay.
have been better, but could have been worse.
Yeah, that's fine. Okie dokie. How low is Cable? He's on 2 now?
Cable has 2. Gambit has 2.
Interesting. I think it's Winter Soldier time.
Okay.
And I think the first thing he wants to do is pay 3 for a spender on Cable.
Okay. Cable's going to buff his own defenses.
Yeah. I think that's the play. There's an argument I should just regular shoot him and save the spender for someone else.
Okay.
No, we're going to spender him. We got
Okay.
8 dice.
I've got
See where
5
this
because of
goes.
my extra dice. Blocking 2.
Getting him.
He's down.
I did get the trigger, so anyone within 3 of
Is
the
it after the attack is
of
resolved?
himself? Yes, it's of myself.
Oh, it's
anyways.
of yourself.
Your
dang.
entire team takes the damage.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Yeah.
That's big.
that is
Does
nice.
that also hits Gambit?
Yeah, it even hits Gambit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
bad.
Gambit's on 1, which is nice if this does go to another round.
Uh-huh.
Not really expecting it to, though, I'll be honest. Okay, second action. Who do we try and actually take out here? I think it's Domino.
Okay.
We're going to do it with a concussion grenade. Because
Okay.
worst case, we can hopefully try to get out a shock here.
All right.
So this is 6 dice energy into Domino. Just 2. I get a reroll because you're so close.
Load my crit.
Oh, that was not the thing, so.
Blocking 2.
Really sad. Yeah, I get nothing.
All right.
Disappointing.
I can live with that.
All right, Psylocke's up. What's she up to?
I'm going to spend 2 for telekinetic combat enhancement.
Yep.
Take a small advance. Move this stun out of the way.
Yep.
And go punch a Namor.
Yeah, this could hurt.
That's the plan. This is back down to a measly 7 dice because you stole all my hammers.
I'm going to Princess Protection this because I'll be able to push you away, so you won't be able to hit me again with something bigger. The Princess Protection place, I'm actually going to go over here.
Okay.
And yeah, that's
So 7 die Mystic is better, you said?
yeah. I got 3 with a single reroll. Oh, that's what I need to see.
I need to pay 3 for this reroll. Like, there's no...
I'll have a single one after this, but we'll see what you get first. You got 2. I'm blocking 1. I'll take 1.
I will gain 1. That was not what I needed to see.
Now I get to push all enemy characters within range 2 away small,
Mhm.
which should get you out of range of doing anything meaningful.
What do you mean? She's got Cybo.
I said meaningful.
What do you
We'll
mean?
send Gambit over here.
She's got Cybo. Yeah, I
Okey-dokey.
do absolutely need to go for Namor right now. Red Guardian hasn't gone yet,
No,
but Namor can just end the game.
very potentially.
But I'm not doing 5 on a Cybo, so it's got to be Telekinetic Katana into Red Guardian.
Okie dokie.
This is Energy or Mystic better?
Energy.
Energy, 5 die energy.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Energy, if I pay, I count blanks, but otherwise I'm rolling 4 dice on Mystic. You have
You
a
have
choice.
the power to...
I
I'm just
do.
going to make it Mystic.
All right, I'm going to have 4 dice. That's a good
Where
start.
could this have been?
Oh,
into
just
Namor?
what? Well, okay, that was
Pay-
that rolled. I'm going to reroll it.
Yeah.
And
Pay-
nothing.
Okay, how much health do you have left?
3.
I'm currently doing 3 with...
You got him.
Oh, I just got... Then I won't pay to reroll.
Cool.
I will gain 3 and kill that man.
That's not what I needed.
I needed that.
Okie dokie. Yeah, so Namor needs to basically close the game here.
Yeah.
So if Namor flips the point that he's on, he doesn't have the power to charge you.
Oh. Interesting.
Now he could flip, walk, flip again, walk, flip again. You can easily come and flip back 2 of those points. That doesn't work for me. So I think if I let you score 3 this round by leaving this point and I come in and wipe you off of this point, then I score 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We tie at 16, go to another round. I think that's where we're going.
Interesting. Okay.
All right, so yeah, I think my only option with Namor here is to just charge in and hope for the best. I do have 3 hammers and a reroll, so it's pretty decent odds. So yeah, we're going to charge in here. I don't have the power to flip before I do this. We're going to come right in, and we're going to throw 9 dice with a reroll. I think I want to hit... Oh, which one do I need to get first? It doesn't really change anything.
They can't really affect each other.
No.
It's which one do you think is the bigger threat to take you down?
Domino,
okay,
for sure. And she's the easier one to kill, so yeah, we hit Domino.
Well, you don't explode those crits, but...
I got a reroll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, she goes down.
How much do I actually do? 2 or 3? 2?
Great attack roll from Domino, but...
I do get a short advance off of that. I don't think it matters, so we're going to stay there. We might use the one off of Deadpool if it works. Another 9 dicer into Deadpool. We need to do what? 4? 5?
5.
Oh boy. Wish I had that first roll. Okay, that's still pretty good. We're on 6 with a crit.
No!
And we got him.
No!
7.
I have a reroll. Not even. He's just dead.
I'm going to gain 5. That's huge. I'm going to get a short advance towards him. I'm going to pay 1 to automatically flip this point.
Yep.
And we're going to score 16 to 16.
Going into round
5. Remember when we said one way or another this was the last round?
We were wrong.
We were very wrong. Alrighty, going into the new round. It sounds like you're thinking Domino's the start here?
Yeah, I think Domino might be my best odds to take people down here. Yeah, I need to kill 2 people, and I'm not loving anything that's happening there. We're going to pay 3 for Lucky Shot.
Yep. Going into Namor, eh?
Yes.
This is energy?
6 die energy going into Namor.
Yeah, I'm rolling 4 dice with a reroll. I just need to hope here. That's a decent roll. I got 2 with a reroll, though, so I'm taking 2.
2.
Yeah, I block 2, you hit 4.
You don't gain any power for this, and you are stunned.
That's fine.
And I think now I go for the pistols.
Sure. I have 4 dice with a reroll. In theory, you should only average like 1 on these, so I think I'm fine.
I'm hoping for like 4 skulls that I can convert.
Just 2. Block 2.
Okay, I got the rapid fire.
Rapid fire, come on, Namor. 3. I block 3.
Goodness gracious.
Oh my gosh, Namor.
Yeah, this might be your game now.
I think that just makes it my game, because if Namor runs to a corner and flips a point along the way, you can get 1, 2, 3, 4 points overall, but I score 5 minimum, even if you kill Winter Soldier.
If I kill Winter Soldier and can flip all of these points, then we both score 5.
I don't think you have the movement to get to these 2 points is the problem.
Okay.
I could be wrong about that. Psylocke can short.
I think Psylocke can do it.
Oh yeah, Psylocke can get to 1. Okay. So I need to shut down one of these models. Which actually means maybe it's Winter Soldier.
I don't disagree.
Maybe it's Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier needs to do 1 damage to Gambit.
And Psylocke will only get 1 shot at Namor. So, yeah, Winter Soldier's going to go. He's going to hit and run a shot into Gambit. Okay. It's going to be a 6 dice with a reroll from Namor.
Gambit's got 3 in a dream.
3. We got him.
2. No!
We got him. Okay, I didn't use my reroll, to be fair, but yeah. We're going to use that. Sorry, I gain 1 for that?
1, yeah.
We're going to use that hit and run move to run over here. And we're going to pay 1 to flip this point.
Rude.
So that's just ours. And then from there, I think we just fire away at Psylocke.
Okay.
There's not much harm in it.
No,
And,
not
hey,
really.
maybe we just take her down. Oh, I guess I should move myself so I'm within 3, so that's illegal.
Yeah.
I have the movement to do that.
Okay.
And yeah, see what we can get.
Block 1.
4 with a crit. 5.
It means they
Take
would
4.
kill me. I have to pay 2.
Cool. I'm okay with
Roll
burning
2.
some of your power here.
Alive on 1.
Alive on 1. You take what? 3.
3.
I'll gain 3, which does give me kill box back online.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
That might matter. We'll see.
That really matters.
Alrighty. You're up. Psylocke needs to do a lot.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what she needs to do to do it.
Psylocke is up. She's moving on over.
Yep. I'm going to take a move action to here.
Yep. Get just within 3 of Namor.
Yep. Go to right here. And then we are going to spender him.
Yeah.
This is going to be 7-die Mystic. Hey, you get stunned before damage.
I got 3 with a reroll, and we might be in a weird situation after this, actually.
Yeah.
2 with a crit. That's a good start.
4
but
with
you got
3 crits.
3 crits. Oh my gosh. I'm on 2.
I am going to spend 3 power.
Yep. I'm going to do my reroll now. It's blanking out.
Reroll 3.
You got him.
Wait, I already got him before rerolls?
No, because my reroll hadn't happened.
Oh, okay, so how many?
If my reroll succeeded, you needed 1 more.
Then I will reroll. I'm still going to reroll 3.
Yeah,
'cause
I think the
that-
reroll 3 is the safe play.
Yeah.
My reroll did
Yeah,
fail,
results
so
in 1 more.
he is down.
Okay.
He's dropping 3 hammers that you are unfortunately out of reach of.
Yes.
Which,
I don't
Wait a
think I'm
minute.
dropping them there because.
I don't know if it matters where you drop them.
Oh,
You have 1 action. No, you don't.
she doesn't have an action left.
I'm getting 3 points on this board. You're getting 2, and you're out of bottles. You needed to be able to pick these up.
No.
So you needed to do that.
I needed to do that with 1 reroll, is what I needed to do.
Yeah.
Because I then would have been able to telepathic precognition. Or sorry, telekinetic combat enhancement. Go
No,
pick up.
I
the
was
points.
realizing my mistake when you were like, "Oh, I'm going for Namor." I'm like, "Oh shoot! If you drop Namor and you can pick up even 1 hammer, you tie the game.
Mhm.
If you could pick up 2 hammers, you win."
Yeah, I don't think unless I had thought that far ahead
Yeah,
and rerolled only 1, and even then,
and to be fair, rerolling 1, you didn't actually need the reroll because I failed my reroll, but you didn't know that.
I didn't know that. No.
So, yeah. Oof.
So your game, had I done the math, solid chance it was my game, but I did not do the
because
math.
the way this works, I drop the hammers, Namor's off the board.
Yeah.
You're done. You don't have the power to telekinetic or pick up.
Yep.
So I score 1, 2, and then my hammer on Bucky for 3.
And
You
then I'll
grab
score
1,
2.
2. We end the game 19-18.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the only thing I could have done differently other than the rerolls is maybe try and or no, Namor flipped or Bucky flipped before he walked away, right?
This home one?
Yeah.
This home one was already mine from Namor.
I guess Domino could have tried to flip it, but that means that
Yeah.
Bucky does it before he walks, and that doesn't change much.
It changes actually more than you think. Bucky had exactly enough power to hit and run.
Oh shoot.
Well, although no, it just means I don't shoot Psylocke, and shooting Psylocke didn't. It actually gave you power, so it was bad.
Yeah. Which enabled her to do the stupid thing she just did.
Exactly. So yeah, shooting Psylocke was a mistake. I'm gonna acknowledge that here.
I think we
but-
flubbed a few things towards the end there, but we had a fun game nonetheless.
That was a really weird game. That was a
Yeah.
lot of back and forth in that. That was just like unexpected weird dice doing dice things.
Yeah, Gambit did a bunch of Gambit things. This was my favorite game I put Psylocke on the board for. She did so much work
Psylocke
today.
did really good this game.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, honestly, I think basically everyone on your team had a really good game except even Cable had some really good hits.
Cable had some solid hits, and even though he was shocked, his extra defense die did a lot,
Yes.
and he was a constant consideration that you had to work around.
Yeah, no, Cable was something that I spent a lot of this game trying to deal with. And he did have some really, really good attack rolls. Like there was that one I remember where you started out with only 2, and I'm like, okay, this is fine.
And then
And
you
then
reroll
3 rerolls later, you're on 5.
Yeah.
Um,
All of a sudden, it's not fine.
and yeah, that was very much not fine. But yeah, Winter Soldier did exactly what Winter Soldier does for me every game of being remarkably consistent and doing nothing impressive. But he terrified you with Killbox, so that was cool.
Yes, Killbox on
Um,
this board was such a consideration. I kind of drew it out with Deadpool knowing that he would go down because I'm like, he goes down trivially, I felt at that point.
Yeah.
And if it didn't kill him, then he would healing factor the damage away, and I was okay with it.
Yeah, the only reason why I even did it on Deadpool because I was kind of thinking like leaving him as a 4 health easier day is nice,
Hmm.
but I didn't want to do that because then you could have flipped my back point on a 50-50 and that would have been really bad for me.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I was okay with doing it, but it definitely felt like a weird play. Same with when I dropped Psylocke on 1 HP the round before.
Hmm.
I was kind of in the boat of like maybe I leave Psylocke low and deal with her later because Psylocke is terrifying, and it would have been really nice if, like, in that final round there, I'd been able to just say, actually, I only
Psylocke's
need
gone.
1 damage to Psylocke
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
So there was definitely some misplays on both of our parts. I think are just around like target prioritization. We had some weird
There
calls,
was some
but
weird calls, but also this was a weird game for target
it
prioritization. There
definitely
was a lot
was.
of times where I'm like, I think I might be making a misplay here, but I think it's the wrong call to target the guy with 3 hammers.
Yeah, no, it was definitely a weird situation of like Namor on 3 hammers ended up activating like third for me that round,
Yeah,
and
because
that
like he took way more punish. You did a lot of things to protect him,
yeah.
and at that point, I'm like, well, barring me rolling 4 crits into 4 wilds with Gambit, like I'm not killing him.
Yeah,
So it was more efficient to go after other models.
I definitely questioned the call to go into Red Guardian and Nebula that turn until we went to another round, and I was like, okay, if I still had Red Guardian and Nebula, you're in
Yeah, I
trouble.
was like, if the like I was looking at it, I'm like, I could theoretically beam Nebula and um Namor, and I guess that tees up Namor a little bit, but I
Yeah,
felt like it was more valuable to go for characters I could more reasonably deny the activations of.
yeah. I mean, hitting Namor definitely would have been meaningful still, but I think because of the way the things shook out, Red Guardian and Nebula being off the table was a big deal.
Yeah.
So that was very much worth it.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, this was an interesting game. Crimson Guard. That's yeah,
Crimson Guard.
Crimson Guard. Crimson Guard is a fun team. I do enjoy bringing them out. They, saying I don't care about your conditions is nice. And Red Guardian
Yeah,
and
it
Dynamo are
definitely
fun
was a big
models.
consideration before we even got the game started. I was so hyped to put Shang-Chi on the table and then realized,
Yeah.
wait a minute, maybe don't ever do that.
Well, we were basically about to start recording, and then you're like, wait a minute, Shang-Chi is useless into this
Yeah.
affiliation.
And it's not even like because you have a cool splash or anything. It's just your leadership hard counters Shang-Chi.
Yeah, it's like, okay, well, those staggers don't matter, and half the time, or a little under half the time, when you try to push me, you just won't.
Yeah, and
So,
the punch and the way he's punching you is generally speaking your better defenses.
and I think here, like looking at what you have, like Psylocke, obviously, I think did a lot more
Psylocke
than
did a lot with her
Shang-Chi
energy
would have.
attacks.
Um, oh
And
yeah,
just
that's the other thing is Shang-Chi being physical and mystic.
yeah,
Well, Red Guardian, Crimson Dynamo, their best sides are mystic.
yeah,
Physical ain't that either. Like, yeah, it was definitely going to be an awkward thing to go into.
absolutely.
So, yeah, but I think that is going to do it for this battle report. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, please do drop a like down below. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. We do battle reports like these every week, and we have a bunch of other more discussion-focused content, as well as some battle reports on some other games. So if you're a fan of any of that sort of thing, feel free to jump on in. That's going to do it for now. So until next time, have a great day, everybody. Peace.